Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote.
A thankful President Trump on Inauguration Day, the 16% of black people and 43% of Hispanics who voted for him in 2024 surely helped secure the presidential nomination this go-round. FAMU student Sharice Lane, she's one of them.
And his values align with most of his values align with my values, such as being pro-life, such as Second Amendment, upholding family values. Those things align with my values, so that's why I voted for him.
Lane is not alone amongst dozens of black Trump supporters that the Shade Room ran into at the Legacy of Freedom Gala Sunday night. The Black Conservative Federation in D.C., they put the event together.
It's not just about the party. It's more so about how we want to live our lives moving forward as Americans.
I'm happy, but now we got to deliver for people.
But what Florida Congressman Byron Donalds won't be doing is working for President Trump. He was not picked to be on Trump's cabinet despite his months-long work in the field supporting his presidential campaign. Do you feel like you were slighted in that way, or do you have bigger plans?
I don't feel slighted. Just because you're not in the cabinet doesn't mean you don't have a big job. If we're going to be truthful, well, that conversation was had. I said, no, I'm looking at other things.
So you were approached to be a part of the Trump cabinet?
There were conversations that were heard. That were had. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I got my own plans and things that I want to do,
including rumblings that he may run for Florida governor. You running?
We'll see.
Stay tuned.
Done.
Something else we've all been tuning into, the number of executive orders that President Trump signed day one. He terminated diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that gave many minorities a chance to get jobs in federal government.
The golden age of America begins right now. I will very simply put America first.
We're literally shaking during the presidential speech.
This is Jartavius Gaston and Janelle Cross. We ran into them at Trump's inauguration parade. They're married and both work for the federal government. They told me that they do side with Trump and say that DEI programs should be eliminated.
4 months ago, my office had a presentation for us basically outlining all of the DEI initiatives and kind of voluntolding us what we had to participate in. You kind of look at it differently when you want things to be based off of merit and you've actually done the work.
I think that we are all equally intelligent. We both work for the government. I've worked for plenty of big corporations before that, just based off, me being qualified, not some type of affirmative action deal.
Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor. But in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality.
Even if that means rolling back protections for transgender people. The federal government will now only recognize two sexes, male and female. Trump also issuing pardons to 1,500 people convicted or criminally charged in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol.
So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon.
Whether you think his policies are dividing us or not, the internet sure has been doing the most since President Trump was sworn in.
Because did y'all hear what Trump did? Everyone that puts their baby dad on child support cannot claim taxes.
Stories like this going viral, claiming that Trump announced on his social media platforms plans to reform our child support system.
So all these women that are putting their baby dads on child support and stuff like that, some are doing it for good reasons, some are doing it just to be spiteful or whatnot. Well, guess what? Everybody's about to get bit in the ass, okay? Because if the man is put on child support, he will no longer not get any of them taxes. As a matter of fact, he gets all the taxes and you ain't getting any of them taxes.
Rapper Waka Flocka even talking to me about it at a TikTok party celebrating Trump's inauguration.
Child support about to be out of here.
The Shade Room fact-checked this with President Trump's team. There is no evidence of any post or announcement that he's made that would directly